Huge, unexpected, great news about your $1,400 third stimulus check, as the check could become law as early as next week. What happened? No less than three major developments revealed today. First, the Senate parliamentarian who would ultimately decide the fate of the $15 minimum wage is determining it not next week or the week after that, but today and tomorrow. My goodness, she agreed to do the determination several weeks ahead of time before the bill even lands in the Senate. Number two, revelation that the Senate subcommittees will not be working on the bill, that they've already been working on it over the last 2 weeks with the House subcommittees. And number three, the bill will be called for a vote in the House on Friday and could become law in the Senate in the next few days next week. Huge, incredible news as your $1,400 third stimulus check is finally coming. And a lot more on top of that as well. In the third stimulus check and third stimulus package, this is a big recording on the eve of the debut of the new LLA coming shortly to this channel. I'm so excited for you. A lot of things happening. This is Afternoons LLate. Hey, good afternoon, everybody. How are you? How are you? It's a big day with huge, great, exciting news as your $1,400 third stimulus check will likely get passed in the next few days. Why? Because the House is going to pass it on Friday and the Senate is setting it up for a vote right away. I have all the details in this video, but if you've not subscribed first, make sure you go to the front of this channel and hit that subscribe button right away. What are you doing? Because the third stimulus package is not automatic money besides the $1,400 stimulus check. You need to be ensuring that you're staying with me around the clock and get ready for the new LLA coming to this channel, a better enhanced viewing experience with more information, more interactivity, and a lot of fun. You're gonna really love it. Also, like this video, and if you've not become a member, consider becoming a member, and this is the time in which to become a member. It is no time to wait and figure out what's in the third stimulus package. You gotta be ready to pounce as a purple hawk, because once the bill becomes law, it's too late to figure out what things are in there. You need to know the details ahead of time, because it's first come, first serve for that money, and the money's not gonna be around for everyone. All right, with that, let's get to some incredible details. I have a lot coming today. Meantime, major announcements from Moderna, more information about that California stimulus check, and elsewhere across the board. This is the first of a triple header this afternoon. I'm back with second stimulus right after this. Big money. You can get $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 right now. And then right after that, I'm back with you live with Chuck. All right, let's get to the breaking details. The breaking news as you start this afternoon are the following. First, the $1,400 third stimulus check will be called for a vote in the House on Friday. We already knew that. They're actually doing it on the very last day possible. The announcement was made last night by Steny Hoyer. Steny gave us the details on the information. The House will vote on the bill on Friday to end this pandemic and deliver urgent needed relief to American families and small businesses. The American people strongly support this bill and we're moving swiftly to see it enacted into law. Let me clarify a couple of his words. First of all, he says this is to end the pandemic. It's not a bill to end the pandemic, and it's also not a bill to end stimulus either. So I want to certainly make clear to you the terminology of his words. That's the first thing. That was not a surprise. The big surprise, however, came today when we learned that the Senate parliamentarian is already determining the fate of the $15 minimum wage in the third stimulus package bill now, before it's even in the Senate. What's going on here? Normally, the bill was to land in the Senate next week after it passes the House. Then normally, the bill is going to go to Senate subcommittees, and those Senate subcommittees were going to work on the bill for a couple days, potentially a week. And then after that, when the bill is ready for a vote in the Senate, the bill was going to go to the Senate parliamentarian who was going to determine the fate of the $15 minimum wage. In essence, you are looking potentially at another week to 2 weeks after this Friday to get the bill to a vote in the Senate and then hence on the president's table. Oh no, we're now heard that all that time has been cut out. They're not going to do that. They're ready to call a vote right away. So what's happening? First, the House subcommittees who worked on the bill over the last 2 weeks, unbeknownst to you and I, were also working with the Senate subcommittees at the same time because they're Democrats with Democrats, so that they don't have to do more modifications on the bill. The bill you have as members of this channel is the final bill. If it's in there, it's in there. If it's not in there, it's not in there. It's done. This is a total new revelation today. The bill is a finality. Ultimately, that bill is now set up to land on the president's table. So what then happened? Well, the parliamentarian made the agreement to not wait for the bill to land in the Senate, where the Senate is the Senate parliamentarian, but to decide the fate of the $15 minimum wage starting today. And today, Bernie Sanders and other Democrats made the pitch today. In essence, cutting off another week of time to get this out faster. This is huge time management, saving a time to get the stimulus check out fast. By this Friday, we now have confirmation, the Senate parliamentarian will make her determination about the $15 minimum wage. And when she makes her determination, the bill will be ready for a vote in the Senate as early as Monday. Moreover, we have indication from the President of the United States, Joe Biden, that if she says I'm taking something out of the bill, as called bird droppings, as she does a bird bath of the bill, that's also another term they use, and does some bird droppings and drops the $15 minimum wage out of the bill potentially. The president's already said, don't worry, don't hold up the bill. I'm going to do a standalone bill for that right after. This is huge, great news. So at that point, the bill would likely be called for a vote. So suddenly, suddenly, the bill could be called for a vote in the Senate as early as the start of next week, and we could have a law in the books by the middle or early part of next week. This is huge, great news. Stay with me for more. Now, ultimately, you know, and the messaging in this channel is very important, that I don't want you to be check tracking. I want you to be check cashing. In the video after this, I show you how I want you to get money right now, because ultimately, in the third stimulus package, all viewers qualify if you're behind on rent for about $5,000. There is rent if you're behind on rent, utilities if you're behind on utilities, food, and also internet under the third stimulus check package on top of the check. That's about $5,000 to $10,000. Now, of those 5 items, 4 of them you have to apply for, but none of those those second 4 would you get in a week's time. They take a little bit of time to get. The stimulus check you could get within 10 days after it becomes law. So as a result, I want you to watch the video after this to ensure you understand how to get money right now, not 5 weeks from now, not 5 months from now, because that's money you can need to pay the bills while you're waiting for that $1,400 stimulus check to come after it's signed into bills. Big news elsewhere across the board. Later in this recording, I will be going over the other items of the third stimulus check package, which you need to know now, how they work and what are the eligibility. But first, Moderna made news minutes ago. After Home L8's recording, Moderna issued a statement. Moderna is committed to making as many updates to our vaccine as necessary until the pandemic is under control. Moderna CEO Stephanie Bancel said in a statement obtained by L8. Moderna confirms that it's starting human vaccine testing on its booster shot to battle the South African variant. We hope to demonstrate the booster does, if necessary, be done at lower dose levels, which will allow us to provide more doses to the global community, if necessary, meaning the doses would be would be a watered down boost, and you could ship more of them faster right away. Elsewhere, the day started with other great news. I mean, just great news everywhere. Johnson & Johnson was approved for emergency vaccine, emergency use authorization by the FDA. Johnson & Johnson now becomes the 3rd vaccine approved in this country, and the first 1-dose vaccine shot as well. Of course, it has a lower efficiency rate. The day also started with Joe Biden showing that he has really prepared very well this whole stimulus introduction. What has he done? But basically, in the last few weeks, he had reached out to CEOs to get their support behind the bill when it comes to the 11th hour. That 11th hour is now. And today, 150 CEOs and a business roundtable of more CEOs released not one, but two letters to Chuck, Mitch, Nancy, and Steny saying, and Kevin saying, let's do this. Let's get it done. And that letter was also written by Republicans. Meantime, Politico has been talking about this the Politico, which is an online an online political news site, has been talking about this real push with Elizabeth McDougal, the first Senate parliamentarian. She's neither Republican nor Democrat. And it's important to understand that her determination will determine the $15 minimum wage, but it doesn't look like she's going to determine anything else. Well, how about everything else that you've wondered? Will it be in there? Will it not be in there? And what about advocacy? Advocacy is not dead on this channel. And so ultimately the push needs to be with things like standalone bills. Certain things can still be done as standalone bills. For example, the $50,000 student loan debt forgiveness has still not been adjudicated as a standalone bill, nor has SSI and SSDI, nor has the teacher's bill, nor has infrastructure. All these things still have to be taken care of. We're just doing the third stimulus package, which is a package of items right now. So what's in the third stimulus check package? I told you for that big update, here it comes. So there are a series of items that are automatic and a series of items that are not automatic. The two automatic items are the stimulus check, $1,400 for all individuals, young adults, minor adults, adult dependents, single individuals. The income qualifications unchanged, not taken out for debt collection, not taken out for back taxes, not taken out for child support. That's an automatic payment, presuming the IRS knows where you are and knows that you're existing. The next one is the child check. Children 5 to newborn will get a $5,000 stimulus check. First, they'll get a $1,400 stimulus check, and then they will get $3,600 paid $300 a month starting the month of July for 12 months. They have to know the child exists is ultimately the determination. You can be unemployed or employed. You could be on benefits, SSI, or not on benefits. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. The only thing is they know where that child is and the income threshold you are under it, which is about $49,000. Next, the children 17 to 6 will get $3,000 plus $1,400. That's paid $250 a month starting the month of July for 12 months, and the $1,400 stimulus check coming with yours. Then we have the kids in college. $1,700 of financial aid plus a $1,400 stimulus check. We have rent assistance for low-income, middle-class, homeless people getting into homes, and mortgage assistance, all if you're behind on those bills. We have utility assistance. We have more SNAP, more food. We also have things for businesses. More about that in a second. You have $1,500 for essential workers hazard pay. So if you work during the pandemic, you'll get $1,500 of earned income tax credit if you made less than $25,000 on top of your $1,400 stimulus check. Family businesses. Businesses will have a $5,000 EIDL grant. That's for existing businesses who suffered a 50% drop in their business and have less than 10 employees. You can get that $5,000 grant on top of your existing EIDL grant. So claims the bill. At the moment, SBA can change their own policy, of course. That's the way the bill's written. Then there is another round of PPP. And then there is up to $5 million per location for each restaurant. So a lot of big things in this third stimulus check package. Of those items, only the check for the child and your check are automatic. The IRS needs to know where you are. The IRS needs to know the existence of that child. And everything is fine. You're going to get those two items. Everything else you have to apply for. And this is why you got to be a member. I've done this for a while. There's a reason I have 100 million views on this channel, because I helped people get $25 million in EIDL over the months of April to July. $25 million of EIDL is approved, and we've done about $250,000 of purple money getting approved. Why? Because money's first come, first serve. EIDL, for example, I saw it when EIDL grants went live in July. There was so much coverage of it, so much news coverage of it. It went live on a Monday. By Thursday, it was gone. That will happen again with these packages as well. So you need to subscribe. You need to go to that friend's channel, subscribe, like this video. This is a helpful video. hopefully for you, to provide you information about what's in the third stimulus check and third stimulus package. And over the next few days, I'm going to show you how to pounce as soon as it becomes law. Also, you want to become a member because you want to know the documents, the terminology, the eligibility very much to the T, so that when it goes live, you don't have to guess what it is. You don't have to guess the eligibility. You don't have to guess what documents you need. You're ready and informed already. Coming up next is Purple. As always, stay informed, stay focused, and save our life for more.